Okay, that's great, Arnav. So today you are attending the live session, I think for the first time. So whenever Arnav you have to answer questions, so always try to answer in complete sentences. Like suppose if I said, "Are you attending this session for the first time?" So you have to answer, "Yes, sir, I am attending for the first time."
Sir, I am attending this class first time.
Okay, that's great. So Arnav, I have a question for you, and that is very important. I think it plays a very important role in learning English. The question is that why do you want to learn English? Why is English important for you?
I want to learn English for my future, and it will help me to talk anyone person who do not know Hindi and any language.
Hmm.
Uh, by, by him, I can talk him by English, and that's why I'm learning this.
Okay, that's great. Okay, can you tell me about your school?
My school name is Rainbow School. It is situated in Janapuri Seafood.
Okay, and do you like your school?
Uh, yes, sir, I like my school.
Why do you like your school? What is special in your school?
I like my school because it is very big. Uh, I love the garden, which is school, and in school there is very big playground and the library I like most.
Okay, you said there is very big playground, so it should be there is a very big playground. Okay,
There is a very big. There is a very big.
okay, that's great. So can you please tell me about yourself, a few lines about yourself?
My name is Arnav. I, I am 10 years old. I study in 6th standard. My hobbies are dancing, singing.
Hmm. So what do you like more, dancing or singing?
I like most singing.
Okay, that's great. So can you sing a song for us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go on.
So it is in
No problem. You can speak Hindi while singing song.
दिल सवार है मुझे और मैं शून्य हो रहा हूँ को को मैं बस कर रहा हूँ दिल सवार है मुझे और मैं शून्य हो दिल सवार है मुझे और मैं शून्य हो रहा हूँ
Very good, nice, great. So do you also participate in the competition which is held at your school?
Yes,
That's great. I think nowadays it is very important to participate in these co-curricular activities so that
yes,
we develop our confidence as well.
yes.
Okay, so Arnav, what do you think? Like, what is more important in our life? It is important to study, or it is important to have this kind of talent like dancing, singing, or something?
The important is both, but the most important is for study.
Okay, you said the important is both, but
The most important is study.
the most important is study.
Study.
Okay, so there are two things. The first thing is the important is both, it is wrong. Okay, both things are important. Both the things are important because you're talking about two things. So you should say the both the things are important. Okay, and the most important is studies, not study, studies, because study is a verb and studies is a noun. Okay, can you please repeat this line again?
Uh, uh, both is important.
Both
but
the things are important.
both both things are important, but the most thing is important is studies.
The most important thing is studies.
The most important the most important thing is studies.
Okay, can you tell me about your family?
Uh, uh, my family members are eight. Uh, my father's name is Sachin Kumar. My mother's name is Aarti, and my my grandfather's name is Rajendra Kumar. My grandmother's name is uh, my grandmother's name is Saroj, and my sibling, my sister is Anika, and uncle name is my uncle name is Naveen, and my aunt's name is Manju.
That's great. In all these sentences, there is one common error. That is, whenever you're saying my father name is, my mother name is, so it should be my mother's name is, yeah, the name of my mother is, the name of my father is, the name of my grandfather is, the name of my uncle is. Okay. So you have to use apostrophe S while telling about their name. Okay. So can you please brief me that what do they do? Like what does your father do? What does your uncle do? Or these things.
My father does private job, and my mother is a housewife, uh, and and my aunt is also a housewife. My uncle do job, and my grandfather do also a job, and my grandmother is also a house
Okay, can you please repeat that line about your grandfather? My grandfather.
job.
Okay. So you said my uncle do job. It should be my uncle does a job. Okay. He does. Why? Because you're using singular subject. So your verb should be singular as well. So my uncle does a job, whereas my father also, my grandfather also does a job. Yeah, also performs a job. Okay, great. Okay, what do you want to become in your life, Arnav? Do you have any
I
goal?
want to become a scientist.
Okay, that's great. You have such a noble profession. You have such a noble aim. So, can you tell me why do you want to become a scientist? Why is it necessary for you?
Because I'm interested in space, and I like to go in space and research so many things. I want to explore space.
Okay, you want to explore space.
Yes,
That's great. So, are you not afraid of going into space
yes,
because it's too far?
yes.
I think it is lakhs or lakhs of
Like
kilometers.
yes.
Okay. So, who is your inspiration that we want to become a scientist?
So, my inspiration come from a movie, Mars.
My inspiration come from.
Movie of Mars.
Okay,
It's
it
a
should be it should be my inspiration. My inspiration comes from, not come from. My inspiration comes from. Why?
comes from
Because my inspiration is singular, so you should say my inspiration comes from. Okay, that's great. And do you know any Indian scientist who is your inspiration?
uh, the APJ Abdul.
Speak in sentences, Arnav. Don't
Sir,
tell me in
sir,
words.
I know one person who is the president of India also. It is APJ Abdul Kalam.
You shouldn't say who is the president of India. You should say who was the president of India.
Who was the president of India? It was APJ Abdul Kalam. He was also a scientist.
So have you studied about APJ Abdul Kalam? Do you know about him? Like to which kind of family did he belong to?
Uh, he 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 is from Muslims, and he also made a fighter jet design and only this information I want.
Okay, you said he also make a fighter jet
Jet
design.
design.
So it is wrong. Grammatically, it is wrong. It should be he also made a fighter jet's design.
Yeah. He
Why? Because
also made a fighter.
whenever we talk about someone who died or like who is no more, and we are talking about his past achievements, so we must use the second form of verb while talking about that person. Okay. Okay, now that's great that you are speaking English. You are trying your level best. So, who suggested you to participate in this live conversation? Is it your mother or you decided yourself that you want to participate?
Sir, me and my mother.
Me and my brother, or I and my brother?
Sir, I talked to with my mother, then I joined this match.
Okay. So, what do you think? Is it important to attend these kind of live sessions for improving English?
Sir, I think,
You think it is important?
sir,
Okay, can you adjust your camera a little bit more? Like your face is not visible. Now it is visible. So, are you connected with the Wi-Fi or what?
fine. I
Again, you are
connected.
answering, you are answering in words. Don't answer in words. Try to answer in sentences, Arnav.
Sir, I connected with Wi-Fi.
Okay, great. So, Arnav, which is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English and Hindi.
Okay, if
Maths.
you're talking about if you're talking about two or more than two subjects, so it should be my favorite subjects are, not my favorite subject is.
My favorite subjects are English, Hindi, and Maths.
Okay, why do you like English?
I like English because it is most important
It is most important for what?
for us and other people.
Okay, if you're saying it is most important for, so it should be it is the most important. Why? Because it is a superlative degree. Speak again.
It is most
No, it is
important.
the most important.
It is the most important for us
Why do you think it is important for us?
because if any in English we can speak with anyone, but in our language we cannot speak with anyone because some know Bengali, some know French, some know Germany. So that's why we can speak her or him with in English.
Okay. You said some know Germany, but it is wrong. It should be some know German. German is a
Some know
language and
German.
Germany is the name of a country. Okay. Speak again. Some know Germany. So some know
Some
German.
some know Germany.
Not Germany, German.
Some know German.
Okay, fine.
That's why it is important.
Okay. Do you want to travel abroad? Do you want to go to another country?
I want to go to NASA in uh,
Okay, America. Do you also want to do a job in NASA? Hello, sentence. You have to speak
Sir,
sentence.
I want to go in NASA.
Okay, why don't you want to join ISRO? ISRO is also good.
So it's also good. Uh, First, I will join ISRO. Then, after some time, I will go to
Okay,
first space.
okay, fine. That's great. Okay, so Arnav, do you have any best friend? Who is he?
My best friend is Bhuvi in my class.
Okay, he is in your class. And do you know what does he want to become?
Sir, I don't know what he wants.
So how is he your best friend? Like we best friends know about
Sir,
each other.
sir, I didn't ask with him
From him.
from
Okay, and does he know that what do you want to become?
No, sir.
Okay. So why is he your best friend? How can you say that he is your best friend?
Because he has me, and I think he always has me in sending work, and whenever uh, I didn't come to school, he sent me all the classworks.
Okay. He sent me what? He sent me.
He sent me all classwork of school.
Okay, great. So it means he supports you a lot in each and everything. You said whenever I didn't come to school, it should be whenever I don't come to school or whenever I don't go to school. So he sent me. You said he sent me. It should be he sends me. Okay, speak this line once again. Whenever I
When,
didn't come to school, rectify it.
when, whenever I didn't come to
No, it
school,
should be whenever I don't come to school.
whenever I don't come to school, he sends me all classwork of school.
It should be he sends me all the classwork of school.
He sends me all the classwork of school.
Okay, great. And do you have any other friend?
Yes, sir.
Who is your another friend?
Sir, my another friend is Prakhar.
Okay, so how is Prakhar like? What kind of friend he is?
Uh, he is medium type.
Medium type means?
Uh, he's only my friend.
Okay. And I think your school is up to 12th class. So are you going to study in the same school till your 12th class?
Uh, what?
Your school is up to class 12th, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
are you going to study in the same school till class 12th?
Uh, yes,
Bolo, yes, I am going to study in the same
yes,
school.
yes, I'm going to study.
Are you not going to change your school in future?
No, I don't want to change your
Okay, that's great. And who is your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is English teacher is Swati ma'am.
Okay. And why is she your favorite? Is there anything special in her?
Because she teaches us very good, and
Mhm.
in exam she teaches like we all class can pass it. In,
Hmm. That's great that you have a great teacher like Swati ma'am.
yes.
Okay. So this time, like, can you tell me about yourself? Like, what kind of student you are in your class? Are you a topper or average student or what?
So I'm only good student.
I'm only a good student. What does it mean? Good student means how much do you score?
Sir, score average.
Average, it means 60%.
Uh, sir, half.
60% marks or how much?
Uh, Sir, if the marks were 50, I can score 40 or 40.
Out of 50?
Yes.
Great. So Arnav, that is a wonderful conversation with you. I
Yes.
think you have spoken very well. There are few mistakes which you have to improve. Like in this one, this is very this is there is playground, so you should have said there is a playground. Then you said the important is both, so it should be both the things are important. But the most important is study. It should be studies. And mother's name, father's name, grandfather's name, uncle's name, aunt's name. Then my uncle do a job. You had said my uncle do a job. It should be does a job. Then my grandfather do a job, does a job. My inspiration come from. It should be what? My inspiration comes from. Okay, who is the president of India? It was who was the president of
Who was
India.
the best?
He also make. It means should be he also made. It is
Also,
most important for it. It should be it is the most important for. Some know Germany, it should be some know German. He always helped me, it should be he always helps me. Whenever I didn't come to school, it should be whenever I don't come to school. He sent me all classwork of school, it should be he sends me all the classwork of school. Okay, I'm sending you these sentences so that you can note down your mistakes. Okay, so bye bye, take care. Thank you so much for being here.
Bye.
Good night.